Hey, welcome to the next episode of Living Pittsburgh, where we are bringing you unique people, places, and businesses from in and around Pittsburgh to you to introduce you. And today we have Vito from the Natrona Bottling Company. Vito, say hi to everyone.
Hola. Hello. Ciao.
Welcome. And like we like to start all of our shows, let's do a little bit of the Living Pittsburgh Give Back. So let's bring that up. And Vito, if you're not familiar, what we do is we pick a charity every week, and we give up to $100. It's all based on whether you get the answers right or not. So this week, we are going to support the Young Women's Breast Cancer Awareness Foundation, which is a local nonprofit helping young women with breast cancer. Okay, so here's the rules. We're going to show you 5 pictures. They're all local Pittsburgh pictures, and that's one of the cool things about this is we're trying to educate people on different places in town that they can go visit. For every picture that you get right, we will donate on your behalf $20 to this nonprofit,
and I'll match it.
And you're matching it, people. This is terrific. And by the way, if you're out there online watching us right now, please hit the like button. It helps the algorithm show it to more people. If you're on YouTube, please subscribe. And if you do want to join the show and maybe ask the Sultan of Soda a question, feel free to type it in the chat, and we will see that and bring that up on the screen for everyone to take a look at. Okay, Vito, are you ready?
Always.
All right, first picture.
Cathedral Learning.
Cathedral of Learning. You didn't even. This is one of the architectural gems in and around Pittsburgh. Definitely something that you need to go see when you're visiting town. How did you know this?
Well, my mother used to take me down to Oakland when I was a kid, like one Sunday, 2 Sundays out of the month, and we go to the Pittsburgh Playhouse, and then we go walk around Oakland and whatnot. But the Cathedral Learning really is an awesome building, and it's the tallest building on a campus in America.
Wow, that's pretty amazing.
Food for thought.
Food for thought.
It's pretty amazing.
Okay, how about this room?
Mattress Factory.
No. You
Andy Warhol.
There you go.
And
Vicky's on.
Vicky's calling you out that you went to
She said
Pitt.
you went to Pitt.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've got one of 2 right. We've got $20 going to them right now, plus your match, that's 40. All right, how about this place?
Seven Springs.
Yeah, you got it. I think a lot of people that think about Pittsburgh don't really think about us as a skiing destination, and they might be surprised that here locally we've got 3 terrific hills within an hour of the city. We've got Seven Springs Resort, which you're seeing here, and it has a half pike, if you can believe it. So you can.
It actually has a pretty decent park for snowboarders altogether. It's not Aspen or the West and so on and so forth, but at the end of the day, it is extremely convenient. I was in line. I was there a couple weeks ago, and I was talking to somebody. They were from Baltimore, and so people travel significant distances, significant being 3-4 hours, to come to Seven Springs. So I agree.
Yeah, it's a great hill. Okay.
Hey, wait, hold on. I want to send a shout out to Bill. He's giving you some love there, Vito.
Thank you, Bill.
Yeah, from the Fraleys and Zella Ziegler. They're online watching you right now.
Nice.
Is that my old doctor?
Let's see what kind of things he can post.
That's right.
I think it is.
That's great. Okay, how about this place?
This is tough.
I'll give you some hints. It's got
Is there a time limit?
No.
You can make a call. You have somebody you can call and help you. A lifeline.
I'm not calling anybody.
There is somebody out there on Facebook that actually got married here. It sounds.
Yeah, they know that one.
Man,
they might have to help you out.
And Bill is your old doctor. Just you know.
Zella was great.
Yeah.
Zello, she was my my hematologist, and she was just a sweetheart. I thoroughly miss her.
That's great.
I'm gonna say a Hayapow.
Oh, close.
It is close. This is Mcconnell Mills State Park, and
Never been there.
Oh, it's worth it. It's only about 45 minutes outside of town. It's got a path on both. So this creek or river, it's on both sides of it. It's got a walking path that you can walk around. So it's a nice, real big loop. It is not stroller friendly. So if you have young kids in a stroller, Michelle and I made that mistake.
Baby backpacks work though.
Baby backpacks absolutely work. Yeah.
Hey, Aaron and Debbie, how are you guys?
All right.
Oh.
How about this one?
PPG Plaza.
There you go. It's the ice rink at PPG Place. This is another, what I think is a gem of Pittsburgh. If you have not gone down here during the holidays and taken your kids or your significant other to go ice skating, you're missing out. And at night, it's just gorgeous. The buildings are lit up. The tree in the center is just, over the top. It's well worth the look.
Definitely.
All right. So we got, what was that? Three of the?
Yeah, there's one more, right? Or is that the last one?
That's the last one.
Oh, wow.
So we've got $60 going, and then with your match, it's $120 to the foundation, which I'm sure that they'll put to good use. So thank you, Vito, for that. And let's go back here. And why don't you talk to us a little bit?
Is there one more?
Is there one more? Let me see.
I thought there was 5. You're shorting us out on 4. Now you got to make one up on the spot.
I thought I did 5, but here, hold on. Let's.
Don't give me that one.
Yeah.
Don't give me that one. That one, I don't know that one.
You don't know that one?
No.
Does anybody else out there know this one?
Never seen that place before in my life. I mean, the name's right on top. So, but oh God. That is great.
Yeah, we got to go. So for those of you that don't know, there is a restaurant down in Shadyside. Or no, not Shadyside. That's the wrong. Is that the right?
No, Shadyside.
Yeah, Shadyside. Thank you. Sorry. That Michelle and I actually love going to. It's called Girasole. It is actually Vito and his family, his dad, own and run that. First off, I don't know how to explain it. It is just fabulous food. The atmosphere pre-COVID, I haven't been down there since COVID, but pre-COVID was just terrific. You're kind of in this, it's almost like a family style setting. You get your own tables, but it's close quarters, right? And the noise level is a little bit louder, but it's fun and energizing. I just love this place. And one time on a complete whim, my wife and I on our anniversary went down, because this is one of our favorite restaurants. We went down there to go and eat, and he had it blocked off. Michelle, what was the show?
Sophia Loren.
And
it was sold out, and we showed up on our anniversary. He let us in just like family. I mean, he didn't know us, and we had the time of our life. He played all these clips of Sophia Loren, and it was like, I swear it was like a 15-course meal, and it was just so much fun.
Yeah.
We were sold at that point.
We love that restaurant. Very good.
It is a gem. Girasole is, was my home for 18 years of my life. Started there when I was 18, and I lived there. I missed my daughter's childhood, but at the end of the day, I supported my family, and I created a lot of relationships, and we have a lot of repeat customers, and Girasole has really withstood the test of time in some ways. I mean, we're 21 years old now, and
wow.
that goes a long way for a restaurant in these days. And we during COVID, I mean, everyone's businesses slowed down, and we were very fortunate that we have an extremely strong, loyal clientele that really helped us hold things together. Everybody hurt during COVID, is definitely in the restaurant industry. I don't think there was another industry that, and I'm sure there was, but the restaurant industry, service industries got killed during COVID. They're still dealing with it. But we were very lucky, and we still are to this day. And my father there holds court daily, and he's 83. He'll be 83 on the Ides of March, and he throws a party for himself and whoever's there every single night. So if you guys like to have a great time,
It's true.
go down and see pie and get ready for something that just isn't there anymore. You know, he's an old school doorman that you'd find in the 60s, 70s that,
Every
you know,
night,
will
just
always
meet you at
make
the
you feel
glass.
comfortable, and he'll make you laugh and become your friend.
The
Well-
thing. Oh, go ahead, Michelle.
Well, that's kind of how we felt when we first met you, because let me back up. We met you at Girasole's, and we were entertaining some new clients that had come in from out of state, and I made them a Pittsburgh basket. And this is before I even knew you, and it was filled with Natrona pop, Natrona bottling
Yes.
pop. And you walked by and you say, "Hey, I know that pop." And I said, "Oh, you do? It's my favorite." And you're like, "Yeah, I own the company." So, and from that day on, I mean, it's been great knowing you. You've been so much fun to get to know, but that's how I've looked at Pittsburgh, is with your brand.
I think. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead, please, Marty.
I was just going to say, I think that is a nice nice transition into your company. I've always wondered how a guy from Pittsburgh finds another small little business. If I remember right, it was started in 1904, the Natrona Bottling Company. I would love to understand how you came about buying that business, how you got it, what the history is. Can you just share that?
So like I said earlier, I lived at my family's restaurant. And my mother came to me one day and said, "Do you want to sell soda pop?" And I laughed in her face because I don't mean to sound pretentious, but at the time I was studying to be in the restaurant industry the rest of my life. I was traveling, taking different classes on wine, food, coffee, and really that was the direction that I was going to go. I had great love for the restaurant industry and still do. But she asked me again, and I came down here and realized it was only 20 minutes away from my home. And it just walked through the door, was watching the bottles be run, the clinking and the clanking, tasted the product. It was a very finely made product. And, I said, okay, I could hustle this on the side, make a couple extra bucks, throw it in my pocket, do something with it, whatever it may be. And it just started to engulf myself in the business. I knew nothing about production, knew nothing about shipping and receiving, knew nothing about, like, they still have all these different terms for moving product from here to there that I think I get it now, but regardless, I do understand it. But at the end of the day, it was a well-made product, and found a cooler up in the attic, and just an old 50s vintage, like carrying case cooler, and stuffed it full of pop. And I started walking the streets, and I remember the first week I did that, I sold 70 cases of pop, and I was ecstatic. It was exuberating, really. I had no idea what I was doing, but I'm good in front of people, and I was able to just tell a story, and that's what I've been doing this whole time. we are an old school soda bottling company. You know, we make and bottle all our own products. We use only cane sugar, and we carbonate with dry ice instead of a manufactured CO2. So what you get is a smooth, tiny, crisp, more pleasant, refreshing, balanced bubble. And you know, we are the last company in the country that uses that style of carbonation. I believe I have yet to find one, so I always throw out there that I believe, because I don't want to claim something that's not true. But in 10 years to 11 years now, I have yet to find anybody that is using the dry ice to carbonate their beverages. We use the same machinery that we've been using for over 70 years, 80 years now. And I can proudly say that we are one of maybe 15 left in the country that make and bottle our products in the form of fashion and manner in which we do, which gives you a true old school American soda pop.
For the people watching, I don't know if folks understand how important that is, what you just said there. One of how many? 7 or 15?
15.
15 people.
Yeah, there's more NFL football coaches in the country, I believe, than there are businesses like mine.
Yeah, and that, like Michelle and I think that as more consumerism happens, as people are getting things from, you know, China imports and just cheaply made stuff, that there needs to be a swing back to quality. And that's what you're offering, is something that's unique. You're not going to find this over in Cleveland. You're not going to find this in Philly, right? Unless you're shipping there through a distributor. It's coming from Pittsburgh, and that is what is making our city so special. It's guys like you. So we just appreciate it a lot. I wanted to ask a little bit and find out more about some of the brands that you have in-house. So let me see here if I can pull it up. If I remember right, you have 3 kind of main brands, right? Talk
Correct.
to me about what each one is and where you sell them.
So our first product was Red Ribbon Cherry. We've been making Red Ribbon Cherry for 116 years, and is quite simply the best cherry soda you can get. Tastes like cherry, smells like cherry. It almost has like a maraschino cherry juice type of flavor going on.
It does. That's a great way to describe it. It totally.
Yeah, and it is. You know, I don't drink a lot of it because I have 16 different products, and if I drank only cherry, I'd be 1,000 pounds, and I did gain 20 some pounds over COVID. So I can't drink a ton of it, but at the end of the day, we do make the best cherry pop you can get, and we've been making this for 116 years. So
that's insane.
When I came in 2010, it's like 9 products that were being made. Obviously, cherry being one of them, and Jamaica's Finest Ginger Beer.
Hey, Leanne, thank you for the shout out to Vito.
Thanks, Leanne. Jamaica's Finest Ginger Beer being another. Now, I knew nothing about ginger beer, never heard of it. I don't think many people heard about it in 2010. I was astonished because I like ginger. Ginger's great. And I opened it up. I was like, oh, this is nice. It bites you, tastes like fresh ginger. It's different than a ginger ale, which everybody's used to. So I, just in the back, we made root beer. We made the Pennsylvania Punch, grape.
I would like
plantation style mint julep.
I was going to point out the Birch Beer, which, you know, I had never had a Birch Beer before. That flavor is amazing.
I actually created that product. That was one of the ones that we didn't make when we started. In fact, the first 2 products that I created with my assistant, Mary Jane, were the vanilla cream and the almond cream soda, which the almond cream soda is a one-of-a-kind product and is quite simply, it's delicious. It tastes like an almond torte in a glass bottle. So, you know, fast forward 3 years from 2010, and Moscow mules really start to become popular again, and everybody's searching out a ginger beer. And my ties through the restaurant industry really helped me getting the information out there that we make one of the best ginger beers you can get.
We see it in the state store now.
Correct.
Yeah.
What's funny about the ginger beer is that, I don't know if it's funny, but really without this product, we wouldn't be here today.
Really?
If it wasn't for Jamaica's Finest, I probably wouldn't have been able to stick through.
Through COVID, you mean?
No, through the 4th year.
Wow.
It because of the quality of this product, because of the success of this product, it really inhibited me to grow the other products as well. So as this product got busier, everything else carried behind it at the same rate.
Wow.
But this product was in restaurants, bars, coffee shops. You're turning over a lot more than if you're just selling a cherry pop, because you're making cocktails with this. So this product really was
the lifesaver.
It was. I mean, it's we'd move a ton of ginger beer.
So if you could come up with any new flavor that you wanted to,
why are you smiling, Michelle?
He stole my question.
Go for it, Michelle. Go for it.
Let her answer the question. Ask the question.
It's all good. If you could make it, just like Marty said, what would you make if you could make anything, any flavor you want?
Well, there's, with COVID, I should have. You'd think that I would have dug in and started just messing around with products and started creating flavors, but I actually planted myself in the facility and just really updated everything that we were doing, still staying true to our name, still using the same machinery, so on and so forth. But as we grow, there were a lot of things that needed to be accomplished in the house. And because I was always out on the street, I wasn't able to really throw myself at it. So COVID's been good to me in that way. But
how do you come up with the flavors anyway? You do it at home?
No, do you have an idea? The peach ginger beer.
Mix it with a chemistry set? That's how I imagine it being. You get your little glasses out.
I'm not, we're old school, so we do it the old school way. There's no chemistry sets involved. We use beakers, so you want to call that chemistry? What we do is chemistry, but at the end of the day, I never was good in science. But
hey, Stacy, thanks for watching.
Is a great example of just an idea. So Harney and Sons is a tea company that we used to get our teas for at the restaurant, and they had a peach tea, a peach ginger tea. I was like, oh, it's great. It was a wonderful tea. I should make a peach ginger beer. There it is.
There it is.
There it is.
So you made it through the decision tree pretty quickly there, right? The team focus on this. You decided.
Listen, I'm the most ADD person there is in the world, so things are thrown through my head. Speeds of thousands of miles per hour. So
it's like the Matrix in there.
Oh no, I'm not that sophisticated, but there's a lot of information in there. New flavors. I really want to get a Diet Cola out. I actually have the formula made up, but because of the viscosity of the syrup, because it's not going to be a diet, it's going to be a low calorie. The way our products are made and the syrup flows through the machine, it's not viscous enough. So, other than that, I started messing around with a pineapple cream. which hasn't really turned out the way I wanted it to. A cherry cola is probably in the mix sometime here in the future. Haven't started with that yet, but I think it's inevitable that we have a cherry cola. So, yeah, I mean, another one is there's an old product out there. It's not out there anymore. It was called 4%.
Mm-hmm.
It was a grapefruit lemon lime soda.
I remember
Wow.
the 350 one. That's what they make highballs out of, right?
Correct.
Yeah. Not that I would
Now,
know for anybody out there.
I think Vito may have frozen here.
He might have frozen.
That's right. Vito, I don't know if you can hear us, but I think your internet. Oh, there you are. You're back.
mainly because of the mixing line of products. You know, it's very good. It's, I think it would fit very well in there.
Mhm.
And then you also grab the nostalgia factor out off of it as well, as it was an old school product.
Well, I think the nostalgia factor is huge. I mean, if you look at this comment from Bill, he's talking about, you know, how when he was 8 years old, his dad would be looking everywhere for ginger beer to create a Moscow Mule, right? And here,
Right.
we have it right over the hill from us, right? It's literally in being created in Natrona.
A lot of people go, "What? Why is it called Jamaica's Finest?" It's a great question. The gentleman who created it, ginger's a very large byproduct of Jamaica. So, you know, I've had people scoff at me because it's called Jamaica's Finest and it's made in Pittsburgh. I think it's kind of funny. But at the end of the
It
day,
adds some culture.
Yeah.
Culture to the bird.
Yeah. In fact, ironically, I've had quite a number of Jamaicans say that my ginger beer is the best ginger beer they've had in the States. Never better than the ones in Jamaica, but in the States, so they say.
So they said. Well, this has been so.
Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. I wasn't sure what you were reaching for. You're reaching for my favorite.
This is actually, no, this isn't the one you're thinking. Although we do make a great seltzer, Michelle, because of our pinpoint carbonation. But there was an old product called Tom Tucker's Mint Ginger Ale that started in the, I want to say, mid 30s, late 30s, by a man of the name of Sidney Harris, and he built this company up. Guy with a top hat was his emblem, and he sold off the company in late 60s. Sold his stake out and got very bored and came to work with us. So he brought along a variation of Tom Tucker's Mint Ginger Ale to us, but because he just left his company, you know, it wouldn't look too well if he was the company that he's working for started making a Mint Ginger Ale. So we started making a product called Mint Julep, and that's the one that's colored green. A couple years ago, I took the color out of it, and we've created Red Ribbon Mint Ginger Ale. Now,
Nice.
it's for some reason, and if any of your viewers can tell me, because I still have yet to find out why, Tom Tucker's Mint Ginger Ale was heavily consumed during the holiday season. I do not know the answer as to why.
You're talking like eggnog is a kind of a Christmassy thing.
This is in the Pittsburgh region, in the tri-state area for the most part.
Does anybody know why we drank mint pop during Christmas time in Pittsburgh?
Tom Tucker's Mint Ginger Ale, not mint
Tom
pop.
Tucker's Mint Ginger Ale. Okay.
And it was during the December holiday time frame? Is that the holiday?
November, December. Yes.
November, December.
Yeah.
Well, if anybody out there knows that, please let us know.
What's funny is they stopped making Tom Tucker's a year and a half ago. It was a bastardized version of what it originally was. It came in a 2-liter bottle, and it was made with high fructose corn syrup, so on and so forth. The amount of calls.
Oh wait, we've got somebody who said that the reason why is they used to season their ham with it.
There all kinds of different uses. I mean,
to cure yins or hangover.
See, I mean, it's just,
I love it. Thank you, Leanne.
I had a guy buy 5 cases of this the other day because his wife's pregnant, and it helps her. It settles her stomach.
Wow.
All right.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And that's not the first time I've heard that. So this product in the holiday season went berserko, and it's a delicious product. It is now sold in Giant Eagle Market District in the mixer section, and a lot of other small retailers around the area. But mix it with bourbon or white rum. I'm telling you, it makes a wonderful mint julep and a wonderful mojito without doing all the stuff. Just add the liquor and this and maybe some mint leaves, and that's it. You're good to go.
I love a mint julep. That's one of my favorites. So I guess, we can kind of wrap up a little bit. Is there anything else you want to make people aware of? Maybe where they can buy the soda?
Giant Eagle Market District, Grandpa Joe's Candy Shop, Labriola's, Woolies, East End Food Co-op, lots of our community market is another one. Shop and Saves, lots of coffee shops, bars, restaurants. As they continue to,
beer distributors carry it too, right?
Many beer distributors will be carrying our products as well.
I think actually that's kind of important. So, I mean, I always think of you as a retail brand, right? I go to Giant Eagle, I pick up a case or a couple bottles, take them home. But I think a few times I've heard you say one of your big sales channels is actually through local restaurants and bars. So if we have people out there that own a restaurant or a bar and would like to do this, how would they set up an account with you? How does that work?
Give us a call. Send us an email. Give us a call. And, I'm relationship driven. So, we'll talk, make it work, and we'll get the pop to you. I have the distribution channels to get it into their hands. But it really is a great tableside beverage for a restaurant. And we make bar mixers. We make our bar mixers are high quality. I mean, they're very well made. Mm-hmm. So put it behind the bar, make simple, easy, delicious cocktails with it.
Is this your mom? Is this your mom, Vito? Who's Vicky?
That's my wife.
That's your wife. Okay. I just thought maybe it was your mom giving you giving you some support, but your wife is more important for sure. I love it.
Thank you so much for your time, Vito. We can't wait to see you driving around your Sultan of Soda bus. I hear you got another one too. You got a white one and a green one now.
We have, the green one, it's, 65 Econoline super van, which is in the garage right now. And then as the heavens would have it, the Econolines, the early edition Econolines were made in vans and in pickups. So the front ends of them are the same. They have a flat front end. It's kind of a funny looking vehicle, but it is very different.
It's so cool. I love it.
You don't see them out there at all.
No, because you have the pickup version, right?
Well, no, the van is the one I've had for quite some time. The pickup is the one that fell into my lap, and I've made it into a bar. It's a mobile bar. So, weddings, outdoor events where you have gatherings of people that, they'd like to hire a bartender or just take the entertainment value as far as the alcohol goes out of their hands, let them enjoy themselves. We'll roll up in this awesome 1961 Mcconnell line with a bar, okay, and we'll make and pour all the drinks.
I love
That's
that.
what I want. I want
And,
something like that when I grow up.
Yep.
A Michelle mobile that's cool.
Well, actually, for folks that come to Living Pittsburgh events, you know, I want to throw it out there to the world, Vito. I think we're going to bring your truck to our next event, have you set up. It'll be wonderful. I think this is, you know, a phenomenal idea. It's actually something I didn't know you did. So, you know, I learned quite a bit just in the last few minutes here.
I haven't done an event now in a year and a half, basically. I don't know if I remember how to do them. I'll be honest with you. It's been so long.
Well, if you can open a soda can, I think we're okay.
I think it'll be okay.
So before we jump off, so we can clarify, is Lucio, is that your daughter?
Lucio. Lucio is my son.
It's Lucio talking, not Vicky. So he wants to throw out some love, just so you know.
I love my little man. He is the best. He just got his hair cut and he got it into a mohawk.
Nice.
Oh
right?
man, I would love to see a picture of that.
He's the sweetest little boy. My daughter is just as awesome. She's 15. I love her to death too. You know, I'm really lucky to have my wife and just the support system that I have around me. You know, I'm here till 4 a.m, 5 a.m, sometimes, at least twice a week doing work in the house. And she's
it's hard to be in small business. People don't realize there's a lot of
I'm in it for myself, you know.
Yeah, a lot of sacrifice, and we really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We love your pop, or should I say soda, and we love you as a human, and we want Pittsburgh to really get to know you. You're
soda pop.
Soda pop.
I call it soda pop. It straddles that line. You know?
It does, right? It goes both ways. We all know it's pop, but we got to throw a bone to the people that like soda too.
Well, thank you, Vito, very much for being on the show. For those of you that follow us, this show comes to you every Thursday night at 8:15 p.m. Eastern across Facebook and YouTube. Next week, we're going to have another unique Pittsburgh business called Calamity Ware, which started with a guy drawing on one of those blue plates all of us get from our grandparents, drew a dragon on it and thought, man, this is pretty cool. And if you can believe it, is now a pretty successful and growing business here in Pittsburgh that put stuff on porcelain. So I think it's pretty cool. We're going to be interviewing them next week. We hope you join us. Thank you, guys. Thanks, everyone, for watching. Yep. If you like the broadcast, please smash that like and subscribe button. It means the world to us, and it helps that Facebook algorithm promote the show more. Thank you so much. Have a great night.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye.
Thank you.